Kakadosh Boker, we're just continuing with halachot. This is Shabbat that comes out of Pessah. There's going to be a few different halachot this year than in a normal year. The Shabbat, everyone has to pray early. Why does everyone have to pray early? Because at the end of the day, you're not allowed to eat Hametz after 10:50. So therefore, even if you're not going to do the nets, you would still have to pray early in order to finish the tefillah and go home in order to continue, in order to have your meal before 10:50, before having your chametz. Maran brings down the lechatechila, you should have the two seudot with pat, which means we're not talking about now seudat shlishi. Seudat shlishi will be another vaydaber that we'll speak about another day, but for sure that the two seudot should be done with bread. Now, even though it says that you should be done with bread, try to have bread which does not make a lot of crumbs. So for example, pita, lafa, things which does not make a lot of crumbs. And you should eat it on a mapat nylon of plastic, which means on a plastic tablecloth. Because again, when you finish, you're going to wrap it out and you're going to get rid of it. Tomorrow, we'll try to speak about the different ways how do you get rid of the chametz, whether it's going to be in the toilet, whether it's going to be putting bleach, whether it's going to be in public garbage bins. We'll speak about that tomorrow. But again, the concept is that you cannot have the chametz. Now, when you finish eating the chametz, which means at 10:50 you finish eating the chametz, you're going to go brush your teeth, you're going to make sure you rinse out your mouth, and then you get rid of the chametz, and you're going to do the bitul chametz. Remember, bitul chametz has to be done before the 6th hour, because once there is this asur ba'na'ah, it does not help the bitul. Meaning, if already I cannot benefit from the chametz, so what does it help me to come and start doing the annulment of the chametz? So therefore, you're going to make sure that you finish eating the chametz, and then what you're going to do is you're going to come and you're going to do the bitul chametz. We did mention yesterday that you do not need to make the birkat hamazon, which means that you could do is that when you're going to have your meal, you're going to do the kiddush and you're going to do hamotzi. Once you finish hamotzi and you ate your kabetza in order to get out of the problem of the bracha of netilat yadayim, or you ate a kazait in order to get out of the problem of the birkat hamazon, meaning that you ate a kazait of bread, and now you could say birkat hamazon, but you didn't do netilat yadayim with the bracha, obviously, but that's only with the kabetza. So now that you do that and you finish, technically you could already clear the table, get rid of it, and then you could continue your kasher Pesach meal. Remember, everything else, all the food is going to be already kasher Pesach, because you cannot come and start making, whether it's going to be chamin or other things in this non-kasher Pesach pots, and then what do you do with the leftovers, or what do you do with what's balua in the pots, how do you clean them? It's very problematic. So therefore, everything is already going to be kasher Pesach. You're going to have the chametz in a designated area. You take it out just for the meal. You're going to finish, and obviously don't take out too much of bread, because you don't want to get rid of too much of bread. And then what you do is you come and you're going to get rid of it. The Bli Neder will speak about tomorrow. How do you get rid of the leftover of the chametz that is going to be on this Shabbat morning? Because obviously there's no collections, there's no other things coming around. So therefore, how do you get rid of the chametz on the Shabbat of the morning of erev Pesach?